Hi, I want to give you a quick tutorial on how to use Easybib. I'm sure many of you used it in middle school, but I want to do a reminder to refresh your memory about how I expect you to use it for my class. So what you're at, you'll notice that I'm at the home screen. To get to the home screen, you go to www.easybib.com, EASYBIB.com, and you will come to this home screen. Now, oftentimes what I see students doing is they right away try to start creating their bibliography. And Easybib actually allows you to do that. The problem is, once you leave the screen, it will delete everything that you've done for that day, and we don't want that to happen. So instead, I actually expect you to log into Easybib before you even start creating your bibliography. Now, it's really important. When you're at school, you can automatically log in the way that I'm going to show you. But if you're at home, you need to go to Google first, go to google.com, and in the upper right corner, sign in with your school account, your SAU73 account, and then go back to Easybib. Otherwise, the login that I'm about to show you won't work. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this little login button right here. And once you do that, it will actually take you to this screen. Now, I don't want you to think that you need to sign in with a username or password. All you need to do is actually sign in with Google. You simply click this button, and it will actually ask you which account you want to use. I have both my personal ones, so I'll click on my SAU73, and it will take me into easybib.com. Now, from this point on, you'll notice that I'm logged in. It will actually say your name in this upper right corner. If it doesn't, you haven't logged in properly, so go back and rewatch the section to log in correctly. When you're in this screen, you're going to click New Project, and I'm just going to call this Test Project 2. You'll label it whatever the project is. I would encourage you label it based on the unit. So, for instance, what we're working on right now is Ancient Civilizations, so label that accordingly. It should always be selected as MLA, but you'll notice you can actually use Easybib if you have to cite in other ways later on. You don't need to fill in any of this other information, and then click Create. And you'll notice right away Easybib puts my new bibliography at the top of the screen. So next time you log in, this will actually already be there. You don't need to recreate your project. To get to your bibliography, you click the word bibliography, and it will take you to this screen. Now, to cite books and information, you will select what you need to select. Most of the time, you'll be selecting books, websites, or sometimes journals, and maybe a digital image. So if I want to select more options, you'll notice I click on all 59 options, and Easybib lists every possible thing that I could possibly list that I need to do. Now, I want to draw your attention to this encyclopedia article. When you're using an online encyclopedia, it's important that you select encyclopedia article, and it will walk you through how to cite that. All right. I just want to quickly refresh your memory on how to cite a website. So I have one open. I went to history.com, and I have one about ancient Greece. So I'm going to select that, put it into my Easybib, and click Cite It. Now, the cool thing about Easybib is sometimes it will suggest a rating may be credible. I would encourage you to take a look at this. Now, I'm familiar with the website that I selected, and I know that it's credible, so I don't need to check. But if I wanted to, I could click Why, and it will actually tell me things about the problems with the website that might not make it a credible link, which is kind of neat when we were talking about how to determine if a website is legitimate or not. So knowing it's credible, I'm going to continue. And this website actually does not have an author because it's a compilation of editors. But if it had an author, I would put the first name, middle initial, and last name. Or if it's a company, I would put the corporation in the very last box. All of the other stuff that's selected is correct. What I want to draw your attention to, though, is I always want you to change this no to yes. I need you to display the URL so that I can go to the URL to check if your website is actually legitimate and back check your sources. Now, to find out when it was electronically published, if I go back to the website, there's a little citation feature, and it shows me that it was published in 2010. Now, you'll notice there was no day or month, so I leave those blank. I go to the bottom, and I hit Create Citation. And you'll notice now that my citation is there. So next time when I log in, that will automatically be saved. Now, when you finish with your bibliography, what you need to do is you click the Export button. Actually, I take that back. I'd like you to click the Share button, and I'd like you to go to Invite Others. In this case, you will actually invite me and your partner to the bibliography. So if you were inviting me, it's abarksdale@sau73.org, and you're going to give me edit rights, and then you'll click Share. Once you do that, you're going to actually select all the options, view, edit, and comment. I then have access to your bibliography, and I can back check all the sources you have. This makes it so it's paperless. We don't have to worry about Google, and I will make sure that I get a copy from all of you for this project. All right, so that's just some stuff that I want you to understand about how using Easybib. There's some other cool features that you can use, such as, with checked, you can actually duplicate a citation. You can delete it if you're unsatisfied. If you need to edit it, you just click the edit button. So you kind of mess around with it and get used to how it works. This is a really important program that you're going to use in a lot of classes. So good luck. Please let me know if you have any questions, and happy citations.